It's one of those nights, city lights shining through the rain. Bartender, one more pour. The clock just passed midnight. The band's still playing low, saxophone crying softly like it already knows. I took my usual corner where the shadows like to stay, trying not to think about you, but your memory found its way. Funny how a melody can take you back in time, to a touch, a kiss, a moment you thought you left behind. It's that midnight jazz playing through my soul. Every note reminds me of a love I can't let go. That midnight jazz, slow and smooth and blue. Everybody hears the music, but all I hear is you. Got a glass of aged cognac sitting heavy in my hand, trying to act like I'm alright, trying to play the cool man. But the piano keeps on talking, and the sax won't let me hide. Every song tonight's a mirror showing what's still inside. Funny how a melody can bring back yesterday, when you think you finally moved on and the music says you ain't. It's that midnight jazz playing through my soul. Every note reminds me of a love I can't let go. That midnight jazz, slow and smooth and blue. Everybody hears the music, but all I hear is you. Maybe somewhere you're smiling, maybe somewhere you're dancing. Maybe you don't think about me the way I still think about you. But tonight, the music remembers. Saxophones and perfume. That midnight jazz. One more song, one more dance, one more night pretending I don't wish for one more chance. Midnight jazz, midnight jazz. Bartender, leave the bottle. The band's not finished yet.
It's just me and this whiskey, and a record that won't stop playing. Gotta have lit candle burning, and my mind won't quit relaying all the words you said last night. They still hang in the air. If love's a game of silence, then I'm losing fair and square. Whiskey and whispers, they sound the same. Both burn slow, both know my name. I'm sitting here drowning, can't kill the flame. Whiskey and whispers, I'm the one to blame. Ash on the table, heart on my sleeve. I swore I'd never beg you, but girl, I can't leave. This jazz in the background, telling my truth. Every note remind me of losing you. Yeah. Yeah, that sound right there. It's the part where I realize I poured too much in the glass and not enough into you. Whiskey and whispers, they sound the same. Both burn slow, both call my name. I try to move on, but the echoes remain. Whiskey and whispers, love in the rain. Funny how the truth tastes stronger than the drink. And a quiet hit harder than the beat. That's jazz, baby. It don't lie, it just lingers. Whiskey and whispers, they sound the same. Both burn slow, both call my name. I try to move on, but the echoes remain. Whiskey and whispers, love in the rain.
I'm unwinding slow, trumpet talking sweet like it's Beale in my soul. City humming quiet, got nowhere to go. Just me and these thoughts that I'm scared to show. These late night confessions, baby, they sound better in the dark. Ashtray full of memories, burning slow. Baseline heavy like the truth I know. You say you love me, maybe that's true, but the night got secrets between me and you. Whatever's left unsaid.
You ever meet somebody and the conversation just flows? No games, no pressure. Just two souls talking. The music played soft in the background while the city lights danced through the glass. You ask me questions nobody asks anymore, and suddenly the hours move too fast. No need for fancy promises, no need for a perfect line. Just good music and honesty pouring like expensive wine. And somewhere between your laughter and the way you looked in my eyes, I stopped watching the clock and started enjoying the night. These velvet conversations feel smooth against my heart. No rush and no pretending, just two people sharing who they are. These velvet conversations, soft as the midnight air, the kind you don't forget tomorrow, 'cause something real was there. You talked about your mistakes, I talked about mine too. No judgment at the table, just respect for what we've been through. Funny how the deepest connections can happen when you're not trying. Just two grown folks talking, 'cause your words carried more rhythm than any song they wrote. These velvet conversations feel smooth against my heart. No rush and no pretending, just two people sharing who they are. These velvet conversations, soft as the midnight air, the kind you don't forget tomorrow, 'cause something real is there. Maybe this becomes forever, maybe it's just tonight, but either way I'm grateful for what happened under these lights. 'Cause genuine is rare, and connection can't be forced. And some people walk into your life exactly when they're supposed to. These velvet conversations still echo in my mind, like a beautiful melody that lingers long after closing time. These velvet conversations are worth more than gold to me, 'cause the older I get, the more I learn. Good conversation is intimacy. Bartender, one more pour. The conversation isn't over yet.
The band's packing up. Most folks already left. But somehow, neither one of us is in a hurry.
Maybe some nights are meant to last a little longer.
City lights are fading slowly behind the fog on the window pane. Your reflection dancing in the candlelight got me forgetting my own name. One more song from the piano player,
one more pour before they close,
and every minute that passes
makes it harder
for me to go. Funny how a simple conversation
can feel like destiny in disguise.
Funny how the night gets quieter
when you're looking into someone's eyes.
After midnight, the truth comes alive.
No distractions,
no need to hide.
After midnight,
the walls
come down,
and two lonely hearts
can finally be found.
After midnight,
everything feels right.
Maybe some connections only happen
after midnight.
The jazz is floating through the room now,
soft as velvet on my skin.
I should probably be leaving,
but I don't want this night to end.
'Cause there's something in the way you smile,
something honest in your eyes,
and I've learned enough through the years
to recognize something real.
The bartender's cleaning glasses
like he's giving us more time,
and neither one of us is ready to say goodbye tonight. After midnight, the truth comes alive.
No distraction,
No need to hide.
after midnight,
The walls come down, and two lonely hearts
can finally be found.
after
Midnight, everything feels right.
maybe some connections only happen after midnight. Maybe tomorrow changes everything.
Maybe tomorrow changes nothing at all.
But tonight,
Let's not worry about tomorrow. After midnight,
the music still plays,
and somehow the world.
feels miles away.
After midnight,
Under these city lights,
a beautiful beginning can start at the end of the night. After midnight, after midnight,
you ready to go?
you ready to go?
Not yet. One more song.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lounge will be closing shortly. Yeah. Funny how some things become clear when you're almost out of time. The bartender's stacking chairs, the band is playing soft and low. Everybody's headed home, but I ain't ready yet to go. 'Cause across this room I see you, sitting where we used to be. And for the first time in a long time, I'm afraid of what tomorrow means. I spent too much time being stubborn, too little time telling the truth. Now the night's running out, and I'm running out of excuses. This is my last call for love, before the lights come on, before you walk away forever, and everything we had is gone. This is my last call for love, one last chance to make it right. Baby, don't leave with all our memories still unfinished tonight. I know I wasn't always easy, and I know I let some moments pass, thinking there'd be another morning, thinking we'd always have time. But time don't wait for nobody, and pride can cost too much. Now I trade every wrong decision for one more chance at your touch. The piano's playing our favorite song like it knows what's on the line, and every note keeps whispering, don't let her leave this time. This is my last call for love, before the lights come on, before you walk away forever, and everything we had is gone. This is my last call for love, one last chance to make it right. Baby, don't leave with all our memories still unfinished tonight. If you still got a little hope left, if there's still a spark somewhere, meet me halfway across this dance floor and tell me we're still there. If not, I'll
raise my glass and let you go. This is my last call for love, the final song of the night. The band's packing up around us and the moon is losing light. This is my last call for love, and I'm laying down my pride, 'cause some loves are worth fighting for, even one last time.
The lounge is closing, but my heart ain't ready yet.
Last call, last call for love. Ooh.
Last call. Last call for love.
Yeah. Funny how the city gets quieter after midnight. Rain on the windows, and her memory walking out the door. The bartender wiped the counter down. Last call was an hour ago. Streetlights dancing on the pavement in that yellow midnight glow. She didn't say she changed her mind. She didn't leave a goodbye note. Just picked up her coat, looked back once, and walked away into the storm. Every drop against this glass sounds like her footsteps fading fast, and I can't tell where the thunder ends and the loneliness begins. She left with the rain, carried by the midnight sky. One moment she was right beside me, the next she was just headlights passing by. She left with the rain, like a song fading out of tune. Everybody says the storm will pass, but this room still feels like June. Got her favorite seat still empty, got her perfume on my sleeve. Funny how a heart can know before a mind's willing to believe. The saxophone keeps crying softly, like it's trying to tell the truth. Some nights love don't die all at once, it disappears drop by drop. And every flash across the sky feels like another reason why I'm sitting here with one more drink and too much time to think. She left with the rain, carried by the midnight sky. One moment she was right beside me, the next she was just headlights passing by. She left with the rain, like a song fading out of tune. Everybody Everybody says the storm will pass, but this room still feels like June. Maybe tomorrow the clouds will break, maybe the sun will find my face, but tonight the city's drowning slow, and I'm just letting it flow. She left with the rain, and the rain keeps falling down on empty glasses, empty tables, and the silence of this town. She left with the rain, but the music still remains. A saxophone and a broken heart, playing through the midnight rain. Oh, another poor bartender, the storm's not finished yet.
Rain falling, neon glowing. Beale Street got a way of holding memories, especially on nights like this. The sidewalk shines like diamonds under those red and blue cafe lights. Saxophone drifting through the doorway into a Memphis midnight. The tourists all went home hours ago. The crowd got thin around 2, but the city still whispers your name every time I walk through. And the rain keeps falling softly, like it's got a story to tell about lovers, dreamers, heartbreakers, and the secrets this street knows well. There's rain on Beale Street, washing over yesterday, mixing old memories with the music and carrying them away. Rain on Beale Street, neon tears in the night. Every puddle holds a reflection of a love beneath these lights. Passed by the old blues club where we danced until closing time. You said forever felt easy when your hand was holding mine. Funny how a city remembers the things we're trying to forget. Every corner feels familiar, every shadow feels like regret. And the trumpet cries in the distance, like it's feeling what I feel. Some wounds don't need a doctor, just a little time to heal. There's rain on Beale Street, washing over yesterday, mixing old memories with the music and carrying them away. Rain on Beale Street, neon tears in the night. Every puddle holds a reflection of a love beneath these lights. But maybe healing sounds like this: a little rain, A little jazz, a little letting go. Maybe some stories aren't meant to stay. They're meant to teach us and then go.
Keeps on singing through the darkness of the night. Rain on Beale Street, a beautiful kind of pain, 'cause every storm eventually passes, even the ones inside the heart. The rain keeps falling, music keeps playing, and Memphis keeps moving.
Two fingers meet. No distractions, just enough to slow the night down. Yeah.
The city looks different after midnight, when the traffic finally fades away. Just me, this glass, and the skyline, watching another long day drift away. I've had my share of fast decisions, and a few I wish I'd never made. But every road led me right here, and I wouldn't trade the price I paid. 'Cause life ain't about perfection, it's about what you learn along the way. And tonight I'm raising one to every lesson that helped me stay. Two fingers need, that's all I need. A little time to think, a little room to breathe. Two fingers need, no chasing yesterday, just good music, good memories, and peace at the end of the day. I used to think success was flashy, big lights and everybody knowing my name. Now I measure wealth a little differently, by who's still standing when the music changes. Good friends, real love, and a purpose worth waking up for. Those things get more valuable the older a man becomes. Funny how wisdom arrives long after the noise is gone, and suddenly the simple things feel like they belonged all along. Two fingers need, that's all I need. A little time to think, a little room to breathe. Two fingers need, no chasing yesterday, just good music, good memories, and peace at the end of the day.
and a heart finally free. 'Cause the older I get, the more I realize peace tastes better than anything. Bartender, leave the bottle. I'm in no hurry tonight.
This one right here, for everybody that had to grow through something. I ain't 25 no more. Don't wear my heart like I did before. Took a few losses, shed a few tears, learned some lessons through the years. Got a little gray, I don't try to hide. Got a few scars and a whole lot of pride. Everything I've been through made me strong. Now I know exactly where I belong. I don't chase what's meant to leave, and I don't beg for what I need. I've learned the value of my time and peace of mind. I'm aged like cognac, smooth and strong. Took my time getting where I belong. Every heartbreak, every setback made me who I am. Aged like cognac, no rush, no race. Confidence written all over my face. Baby, if you want this love, you better understand some things get better with time. Used to think forever came easy, back when love could fool me completely. Now I read the signs before they show, and I know what I know. Got my own table, got my own seat. Good conversation means more to me than flashy lights and empty games. I ain't impressed by fancy names. I don't need nobody to define me. What you see is what you'll find in me. A woman comfortable in her skin again and again. I'm aged like cognac, smooth and strong, smooth and strong. My time getting where I belong. Every heartbreak, every setback made me who I am. Aged like cognac, no rush, no race. No confidence written all over my face. Baby, if you want this love, you better understand some things get better with time. Pour another glass, let's toast to survival. Every chapter made me wiser. Every season made me finer. I wouldn't change a thing, not one page of my story. Every lesson brought me glory. I'm aged like cognac, smooth and strong. Took my time getting where I belong. Every heartbreak, every setback made me who I am. Aged like cognac, rich and refined, like good love and vintage wine. Baby, I'm proof that the best things in life take time, take
past the bar. There's a room where the music sounds a little warmer. And the conversations go a little deeper. Welcome to the Cigar Room.
Leather chairs and low-lit chandeliers, stories hanging thick in the air, old blues records spinning softly while wisdom settles everywhere. A businessman sits by the window, a musician nursing memories, a truck driver laughing at a joke that only life could teach. Different roads, different scars, but somehow we're all sitting under the same stars. Welcome to the Cigar Room, where the smoke and stories rise, when nobody's trying to impress and everybody's dropping disguises. In the Cigar Room, we leave our titles at the door, 'cause after a certain age, you start valuing people more. Some are celebrating victories, some are healing old regrets, some are talking about the future, some ain't figured it out yet. But the music keeps us company, and the drinks keep flowing slow, and every person in this room has a story worth knowing. A little laughter, a little pain, a little sunshine, a little rain. Welcome to the Cigar Room, where the smoke and stories rise, when nobody's trying to impress and everybody's dropping disguises. In the Cigar Room, we leave our titles at the door, 'cause after a certain age, you start valuing people more. Here's to the dreamers, here's to the fighters, here's to the ones still climbing, and the ones who finally arrived. Here's to the chapters we survived. Welcome to the Cigar Room. Pull up a chair and stay a while. The night's still young and life's too short to leave without a smile. In the Cigar Room, the music never really ends, 'cause every stranger who walks through here leaves feeling like a friend. One more song, one more story, one more pour. Welcome to the Cigar Room.
back in the corner, past the bar.
Same stool, same corner,
Different year. Funny thing is, the bartender remembers it all.
He saw me walking 20 years ago with a brand new suit and a brand new dream. Thought I had the whole world figured out, back when life was easier than it seemed. He watched me celebrate promotions, raise a glass when things went right, and he watched me stare into the bottom of a drink on lonely nights. Never said much, never had to, 'cause some stories don't need words. The bartender knows every chapter of my life, the highs and lows, the wrong turns and the rights. He's seen every smile, every goodbye, every toast and every tear. Yeah, the bartender knows more than anybody here. He remembers when I brought her in, the woman I thought would stay forever. The way she laughed, the way she danced, Lord, we looked good together. Then he watched me sit here months later, trying not to fall apart, and he poured another 2 fingers neat without me saying a word. He ain't a preacher, he ain't a judge, but sometimes wisdom shows up behind the bar. The bartender knows every chapter of my life, the highs and lows, the wrong turns and the rights. He's seen every smile, every goodbye, every toast and every tear. Yeah, the bartender knows more than anybody here. Yeah, he's heard 1,000 stories and probably forgot a few, but somehow he remembers the important ones about you. And when life gets heavy and the road gets long, it's nice to have a place where somebody knows where you've been. The bartender knows how far I've come, the dreams I chased, and the battles I've won. He's watched the years roll slowly by, like smoke rising toward the ceiling lights. The bartender knows, and he just gives a smile, 'cause he's seen enough to understand we're all just trying to make it, one night at a time. Another pour. Yeah, you already knew that, didn't you?
lot of time looking ahead. And one day, you stop and look around, and you realize you made it farther than you thought.
I remember sleeping on a mattress with a dream bigger than the room, looking out that little window, wondering when my time would come. Now the city stretched beneath me like a story that I've lived. Every scar became a lesson, every loss taught me something. There were days I almost quit, nights I questioned all of it, but somehow I kept moving on. And the view from here looks a little different now. All those roads that seem so long make a little more sense somehow. The view from here ain't about fortune or fame. It's knowing I survived the storm and I ain't the same. I've lost people I still think about. I've watched seasons come and go. Some dreams faded in the distance, some grew stronger than I know. I made peace with my mistakes and learned to live with what I can't change. 'Cause holding on to yesterday only gets in tomorrow's way. Funny how wisdom arrives after you've paid the price for every lesson life can teach. And the view from here looks a little different now. All those roads that seem so long make a little more sense somehow. The view from here ain't about fortune or fame. It's knowing I survived the storm and I ain't the same. Raise a glass to the dreamers still trying to find their way, to the fighters still swinging every day. Keep climbing even when the mountain's steep. One day you'll understand what I can finally see. The view from here is worth every step I took, every chapter, every heartbreak, every page inside the book. The view from here is peace I couldn't buy. It's looking back with gratitude and looking forward with pride.